Congratulations on making your Region 8, Level 6, 7, 8 regionals. Congrats to you and your team, your coaches, and your athletes. Guys, we have a few things to go over. I'm Randy Parrish from Gymnastics Academy of Charleston. We are co-hosting this meet with Chris Mula from the Beach Team. They're based out of Myrtle Beach, and that's where the meet will be hosted, at this Myrtle Beach Sports Complex. Super facility. Brian later will get you all the information on the sports facility and all the great things that's surrounding around that facility. It's pretty amazing, besides the amazing beaches. Also, that time of year, we're just getting off of spring break, so it should be perfect time of year for you guys. We're super excited to host this. And what we want to tell you right off the bat is there is a travel schedule. It's on our website, r8gymchamps.com. So if you want to go to r8gymchamps.com. If you have any questions after this video or any information you might have received, please go to r8gymchamps@gmail.com and we'll help you out right away. Also, if you go to the website and you see you can register, you can do all those things on the website. Hotels are pretty booked, the ones that we set up ahead of time, but they have a bazillion hotel rooms in Myrtle Beach. So go to visitmyrtlebeach.com and there will be a place up there. You click stay and your hotels. You can find numerous hotels within 5 minutes from the venue. It's an amazing hotel mecca, so you won't have any trouble getting hotels. Just the ones that they would let us have went pretty quickly with those first state meets, unfortunately, which happens every year. Club owners and coaches, make sure all your coaches are registered for the meet. That way they can get in quickly without delay. If they're not on our pre-printed sheet, they will be asked to show their code, and we gotta make sure that all their information is up to date. When you come in, athletes will get a weekend pass so they can see their other teammates, but coaches, you'll get a credential you must wear on the floor so that we know that you are checked in. Plus, you won't even get through the door without some kind of credential for athletes and coaches. Parents will probably get a wristband, and their admission is cash only, so make sure you let the parents know that. $15 for adults for 1 day, $10 for students and seniors. 2 days is $25 and $15. 3 days is $35 and $20. Coaches meeting. Please make sure we get all the scratches before the open stretch. So like 10 minutes before 8 o'clock, 10 minutes before noon, for example. Just make sure we get those so we can get you a very accurate rotation sheet. If there is a lot of scratches in one group, then what happens is we do have to redo them. We do a draw and we'll get those to you. And then the coaches and judges will have an accurate rotation sheet. Coaches meeting are meant to be very short. By this time, we figure most of you guys already know what's going on, but there'll be a few things that you'll need to know there. But please, let us know those scratches ahead of time. There will be a Gym A and Gym B. There will be AAI equipment. It's standard, not Evo. Also, there will be an additional full floor between both gyms for additional warm-up before you get your planned time touch on the actual apparatus. Of course, it's warm-up compete on beam, vault, and bars. Also, there will be some carpet bonded areas for those who need to warm up a few standing beam skills while other people are warming up their balance beams, so it's not too crowded. So it should be a really beautiful setup. I think you're gonna really like it. Awards are in the same venue, not far away. Vendors are right around the awards as soon as you come in. It's a great setup. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.
Congratulations for qualifying athletes to the level 6, 7, and 8 regionals. We hope this video will give you more information that you need to have a successful regional competition. Even though you watch this entire video, you still need to come to the first part of the coaches meeting during the stretch of each session. If you have a high school senior, please be sure and check the senior box when you enter them in MeetMaker. You can add this as long as late registration is open. After that, you can email me. Make sure if you have any athletes that are 18 or older, even some that turned 18 between state meet and regionals, that they have done Safe Sport. Otherwise, their gymnastics membership will be impending and they will not be able to be on the competition floor. Coaches, once you enter the competition area, please have at least one of your coaches check in at the score table as soon as possible. Rotation sheets will be taped down to the table and there'll be a highlighter and a pen available. Please find your gymnast's name at the top part of the sheet and highlight it. This will shorten our roll call at the coaches meeting. If you have any scratches, mark through your athlete's name, but please leave their competition number so we can find her in the computer to scratch her. By doing this, if we have to rearrange squads, we will be able to do it prior to the main coaches meeting. If scratches make squads unbalanced, we will do a draw to move athletes to another squad to balance out the session. Your starting event could change. Here's an example of what we want you to do when you come into the competition. If you'll take the highlighter and highlight your team name at the top. And then if you happen to have a scratch, go down here, find your athlete's name, scratch through her name. You can do the team too, doesn't really matter. But please leave the number so we can find her in the computer to scratch her. Awards for levels 6, 7, and 8 regionals. Each session is divided into 3 age groups, and we do 50% awards for event and all around. There will be a banner at every chief judge table that has USA Gymnastics on it. That way your athletes can find the chief judge to salute her at the beginning of her event. For state team competition, the top 4 scores per event count for the state team score. No alternates will be allowed on the competition floor during the state team competition. At the beginning of the state team competition, we will give a plaque to all the athletes in the competition, and then at the end, we will call the first, second, and third place state team up to give them a plate to stick on their plaque. The apparel that your state team and some of your alternates are wearing is from your state account. You need to thank your state committee and your state chairman for those gifts. There will be some training camp forms at the meet for you to pick up. The address book for Region 8 is online, and we have no regional congress this year, but our national congress will be in Tampa, August 18th through the 21st. Looking forward to seeing you at regionals and at national congress.
Oh, hi. I'm Evelyn Chandler, and I'm your Regional Technical Director. I also have the privilege of being your meet referee at the spring competitions. And I want to go over a few things since we're here, and I'm multitasking just as you do every day. But some of the more common things I'd like to remind you of are stud earrings only. They also please have the leotards below the hip bone. And the one thing that we hate to do is take a deduction on a gymnast if the coach forgets to cover it. So if you happen to have a skill that needs to be evaluated in advance, please do so right now. So that I'm going to be at the score table or on the floor, so if you need to find out a start value that you missed, because they're all going to be flashed, as well as scores for each individual judge. But if you happen to need something, come see me first. Please do not approach the judges. You do need to know, though, if there's an inquiry, it is possible that the score could go down. So let's discuss that in advance. Only athletes permitted on the floor. And this is a true draw, which means you will not be able to rearrange the order in order to accommodate bar settings. I gotta go.
Hi everyone, this is Brian Johnson. I am a coach at Beach Team Gymnastics, and we are one of your hosts for Region 8, Level 6 through 8 championships this year, along with Gymnastics Academy of Charleston. This is the Myrtle Beach Sports Complex. We built this a few years ago because Myrtle Beach is starting to boom as a sports town for a lot of our children athletes. So we get soccer, cheerleading, dance, gymnastics, so much sporting events that we had to build this wonderful, large facility for you guys to check out. Within the range of this wonderful facility is a lot of amazing things you can do. If you look right over my shoulder right there, you probably can see some nets in the air. That's Topgolf. It's literally a block down the street. So behind the convention center, there's a wonderful place called Broadway at the Beach. And over this way, towards the beach, there's something I'm going to show you near the boardwalk. This is Broadway at the Beach. Anything that I talk about here, you can always check out on BroadwayAtTheBeach.com or visit MyrtleBeach.com. It's got all different kinds of entertainment, shopping, and restaurants. Wonderworks, The Simpsons, Jekyll Rise, Hard Rock Cafe. That's where I had my 40th birthday party. Some sushi. Not me. You can get sushi. Yamato, Japanese Steakhouse. Arigato. Jetboat Ride. Dinos. Fishies. Jetboat Ride. A frozen lemonade or a smoothie inside of a pineapple. You can get crabs. Jetboat Ride. Extreme Pizza. All burgers. It's such a good vacation. Rock out. Jetboat Ride. That's not even mentioning across the street. They have a Hollywood Wax Museum. They have go-karts. You can even take a helicopter ride over the beach. Yeah, you know, after the jet boat ride, I think I want to take it a little easy for a moment here. Me and my buddy. So, just remember, anything that's here, check out at BroadwayAtTheBeach.com or visit MyrtleBeach.com. Alright everybody, this right here is Plyler Park. It is in the middle of the boardwalk. Boardwalk is pretty much a mile right on the beach side. Restaurants, shops, the amazing wheel where you can catch a view of everything in Myrtle Beach. So on the other side of the boardwalk you have Ocean Boulevard. You can check out some of the arcades. Probably very close to one of your hotels. If not, the boardwalk is actually on your hotel route. You can grab something to eat or drink at Riptides or at Pier 14. But of course, the real reason you come to Myrtle Beach is for the beaches and the ocean. Miles and miles of sand. And during April, it's supposed to be Myrtle Beach's sunniest month of the year with the least precipitation. So hopefully when you get here, it'll be nice and sunny like it is today.